Who would have thought that I'd be locked up in France right now? Hey guys, I'm Tiff, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm an American living in Paris, sharing all about my life abroad and all that I've learned during my time here. So y'all, I mean, where do I even start? You know, the world is definitely facing a super challenging time. The coronavirus has been infused into our daily conversations. You know, people across the world can't leave their homes. So for the past few days, I've actually been filming my entire experience of navigating Paris during this epidemic. And it's crazy, when I was looking back at some of the footage, you know, it was just insane to see how fast the situation changed over the course of only 5 to 6 days. So in this video, I will be sharing that day-to-day footage with you, just so you can get a better understanding of what it's been to experience this in Paris. You know, a lot of it does involve me being at the grocery store, and also how the situation progressed over the course of, you know, less than a week. And again, this is really just coming from my personal perspective. I can't speak for everyone in Paris and what their experience has been, but did want to share some insight with you from my perspective. And also, just so you have the latest on France, so this past Monday, President Macron did give a speech saying that all of France would be on lockdown for the next 15 days. So we are only allowed to leave our homes to go to the grocery store or for medical purposes, and actually have to carry a signed form around if we do leave our homes. And there have been talks about this time frame extending, but honestly, no one knows for sure. Everything's just kind of up in the air, so we just trying to ride this wave of the next 15 days and see what happens after that. But I did just also want to encourage everyone to just stay as uplifted as possible during this time. You know, do something that makes you happy, do those things that bring you peace, send those positive vibes up. I also think that this is an awesome moment to connect with friends and family who, you know, we don't always get to talk to all of the time. You know, it is a crazy time right now, and as positive as I try to be, you know, sometimes it is a little scary, just kind of not knowing what will happen with the situation. So I think it's a time for us to be super mindful of the thoughts and the energy that we're putting out there, and just sending those good vibes up. And most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay inside. All right, so let's jump into day one, which was Friday, March 13th. So obviously the coronavirus is on everyone's minds right now. So I thought I would do a little video sharing about the current situation in Paris. And I'm actually right now on the way to the supermarket to see what the situation is there. Friends and family in the US have been sending me pictures of supermarkets in the United States, and I see that it's insane. So let's see what it's like in Paris. So I made it to Naturalia, and everything looks pretty normal for the most part. Literally everything's in stock, so. And again, this is just one supermarket in Paris. Can't speak for them all, but everything here looks pretty normal. And granted, this was more of a specialty store. You know, I'm sure it was a different story at some of the bigger supermarkets in Paris, but there was barely anyone in there. I was able to get everything that I needed. But at this point in time, Paris was super chill. You know, we were definitely told to avoid taking the metro and to avoid, you know, larger gatherings, but Paris still felt normal. Then I also went to another store called BOC Bon, and honestly, the only things that were missing were wine, chocolate, and coffee. So I was kind of like, all right, we good over here. Like, I see what the French are stocking up on. You know, we're gonna be good for a little while, because everything else was pretty much in stock. So no one was panicking, everything was chill. So the next day rolls around, and this is Saturday, March 14th. And me and my friend were actually in the middle of making plans to meet for coffee the next day, and saw this article saying that all restaurants, coffee shops, all non-essential businesses would be closed indefinitely. And I think that this is when the situation started to feel real in Paris. Like, the coronavirus is in Paris. You know, I think it was a shocker to a lot of people out here that the restaurants would be closing. And y'all know I love to go out to eat. So I was like, now what is going on? But was like, I definitely need to make a grocery list, at least to prepare for the upcoming week. So then the next day, which was Sunday, I was not playing. I was like, let me get some more groceries since I'm gonna need to cook every day indefinitely. And I was honestly just praying that the stores wouldn't be as crazy as what we were seeing in the United States. I was like, fingers crossed, it is not like this in Paris. All right, y'all, I'm out. I got my list. Let's do this. everything is closed. First stop for me is Naturalia. So I came at the right time because things are getting picked through. Oh, they got gluten-free blueberry muffins. So I got what I needed from Naturalia. Now on the way to Monoprix. It's a bigger supermarket, so let's see what they got there. Ooh, it is popping in here. Oh my God, look at this line. This is the most poppin' the supermarket has ever been on a Sunday. But let's see if they got what I need. Standing in this long line. People are not playing today. Check, got what I needed from Monoprix. Now going to this fruit and veggie stand. Sunday was a day. I was out all day grocery shopping, but definitely got what I needed. And honestly, the stores weren't that bad, especially compared to the United States. And I definitely racked up in Franprix, got everything I needed, at least for the upcoming week. So a week's worth of home cooked meals. So I was feeling okay about that. And then Monday rolls around and we start hearing rumors about the possibility of there being a 45-day lockdown. And honestly, probably because when they did announce that the restaurants would be closed, coffee shops would be closed, and really encouraging people to stay inside, you know, that next day, people were out at the park, hanging with friends. They weren't really staying inside. So I don't know. We were just kind of like, what is going on? Is there really going to be a 45-day lockdown? You know, no one was really sure, but back out I went to get more prepared. I also went to the pharmacy just to try my luck to see if they had any hand sanitizer or face masks. Hey guys, happy Monday. So I'm out today only to go to the pharmacy to get a couple of things, and maybe we'll stop by the grocery store as well, but that's it. Then I'm back in the house. And then apparently tonight, Macron is supposed to be giving a speech with an update for everyone on what the situation in Paris is going to be. I have heard that we might be in a lockdown for 45 days. Who knows? It's up in the air. So first, off to the pharmacy. Bonjour. Avez-vous gel à main? Non, pas du tout. Et le masque? Non. Je vais prendre $1 print. All right, so I got what I needed from the pharmacy. So of course they're completely out of hand sanitizer. I wasn't surprised, but just figured I'd try my luck. And for masks, they're not selling them at all. They're reserved for staff or anyone with a prescription. So no masks, no hand sanitizer, but I did get a few other things. So now off to the supermarket just to get a few more things. Who knows what's gonna happen after the speech tonight, so I'd rather be prepared. Oh, they're out of all the pasta, all the rice completely now. Not even the gluten-free pastas left. Let's see what else I can find. So I just made one more stop to Monoprix and there's a line to get in. I think they're only letting a certain number of people in at a time. But that was crazy. I really wasn't expecting that at all. I think people are a little worried about the possibility of there being a lockdown. And I feel like now grocery stores are just trying not to have too many people in here at a time. But yeah, I'm just gonna be in and out here, getting a few things, and then heading back. So I made it back from Monoprix, got everything that I needed. But it's crazy, y'all. I feel like I've just been living in the supermarket for the last few days. So now we're just waiting on the announcement from the president. Apparently, we will be on lockdown for 45 days, only being able to go out to the grocery store. But let's see. This is all just the talk right now. No one really knows for sure. So I will keep you posted. And now I'm just about to eat some quarantine tacos. Yum. I guess the one good thing that has come out of this is I am definitely cooking a lot more. I was going out to restaurants so much. I never really cooked, but yeah. Now I'm putting my cooking skills to use. But yeah, I'm gonna eat these tacos and I should have an update for you guys in a few hours. I think his speech is at 8 p.m. tonight, so stay tuned, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay positive, stay uplifted, and I will chat to you guys soon. Let go. Let's see what's happening. He's about to make his speech in like 2 minutes.
Over the weekend. And 23 people infected with the virus in the country. We can go across and listen to Emmanuel Macron speaking soon.
Françaises, Français.
Men and women of France, fellow citizens.
All right, so the verdict is in. He just gave his speech. So basically we are on lockdown for 15 days, which honestly is not that bad because a lot of us were expecting it to be for 45 days. So all good there. We can only leave the house to go to the supermarket and I think also the pharmacy too. And then he also did say that hotels and taxis should only be used for medical purposes. And then he is also closing the border for the next 30 days. So I think we can do this, sending all the good vibes up. We got this. Let's just take the proper precautions so that this does not get extended. So let's do what we can in these 15 days to stop this virus from spreading. But I have faith in everyone out here. I feel like we're gonna be good. So good vibes up, positive energy up. We got this. Which brings us to the 15-day lockdown that we are currently experiencing. So on to Tuesday, and the lockdown was to be enforced at 12 p.m. that day. So I was like, oop, I know I got some stuff, but do I have enough to cook 3 meals a day for 15 days? I don't think so. So back out I went on Tuesday. So it's officially the last day that we can be out. After 12 p.m. today, everything is on lockdown. So we're out trying to get as much as we can before this lockdown, because basically if you have to leave the house, you have to fill out a form. So we are just trying to get everything we can right now, looking for some extra toilet paper, paper towels, but everything is out. Huge ass lines right now to get into places. I was lined just to get into a supermarket. This is insane, but I am on the way to this specialty shop, hoping it's not too packed in there because I feel like people are just kind of gravitating to these bigger supermarkets, but I'm kind of rushing because it is almost 11, so I literally have an hour. So let's see what I can do. And I'm out with my boyfriend. We actually just had to split up because the line in the last supermarket that we were in was insane. We were afraid if we both waited, we would miss out and be out past the 12 p.m. curfew. So listen, it's like survival of the fittest out here, but we gonna get what we need. Sorry y'all, I'm sure the audio is so bad right now because I don't have my microphone. I'm literally just filming this on my phone. So sorry about that. But just gotta do what you gotta do. All right, so I made it and it's insane. There's literally no one in here. I guess these specialty shops are where it's at in the middle of a crisis. Yeah, I'm about to get a few things and I'm about to rush home, but everything's in stock, no one's here. Parfait. All right, guys, we're good. We got everything we need for this 15-day lockdown. But it was crazy in there. This one guy started freaking out, yelling at these people because he thought that they were getting too close to him. I feel like everyone is just on edge right now, but we all gonna get through it. I think it's just a stressful time, but happy vibes to everyone. We gonna get through this lockdown. Found some toilet paper and paper towels. Hey! And now we are literally like running home because it is 11:30, so we have a half hour to get back in. And we walked a half hour to get to the store. Whew, this is a lot. We are literally like running back. This is where he found the toilet paper. I literally think this is the only store in Paris that has paper towels and toilet paper. It's crazy. And honestly, I knew that the grocery stores would be open throughout the lockdown, but me personally, I just didn't want to be in and out of the house during those days. You know, I really just wanted to stay put, not be around people too much. So just went back out to get the last essential things so that I could really just stay inside for those 15 days. So that was Tuesday, and honestly, I felt like I was running around like a hot mess. But it was really because we wanted to make sure that we were back home by the 12 p.m. curfew. And honestly, I'm still not too familiar with how strict, you know, these curfews and rules are enforced. You know, I wasn't sure if authorities would be on the streets, you know, telling people to go inside if they were out past 12 p.m. So I was like, let me just get my behind back inside at 12, which we basically did. And then the following day, which was actually yesterday, so Wednesday, was a lot more chill. My behind did not leave this apartment. Hey guys, so we are day 2 of the lockdown, and honestly it's such a beautiful day in Paris today, so I decided to sit outside for a bit. So right now I'm just working on the video for you guys. I'm trying so hard not to go out and go to the grocery store. I feel like every day I find something that I need or is missing, but I'm staying put. I'm trying to stay my behind inside. And I did see that there are some people walking around outside. And out here now, if we do want to go outside to the grocery store, we actually have to fill out a form. And a lot of us don't even have printers, so they said that instead we could write out the form and then sign it, just basically telling them where we're going and everything like that. I guess police are supposed to be on the streets. So I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and enjoying the lockdown as best as you can. Honestly, I feel like this is just a huge message from the universe to be with loved ones, be with yourself, work on things that make you happy. So I hope that you're doing all of that and then some. So I finally put my balcony to use. My behind stayed in all day, so I did not leave this apartment. And then later that night, something super special happened. And sorry for the poor quality of this next video. I was shooting it on my iPhone 11 and the night mode is not where it's at. So everybody is outside on their balconies, clapping for all of the medical staff in France who have been taking care of the coronavirus patients. So beautiful. I believe that Italy was actually the first to do this, and then France followed suit. But you guys, it was such a special moment to be a part of. You know, you could just feel the positive vibes, you know, the good energy, you know, the gratitude, you know, just giving thanks to the medical staff. And it was amazing to be a part of that and just experience it out here. Which brings me to today, Thursday, March 19th, happily locked down, you know, looking for all of the productive, positive ways I can spend my time. But just really wanted to give you guys a brief recap on what this experience has been in Paris so far. But I'm really wishing you all the best during this time and sending you the most happy, positive vibes that I can. You know, I really do think we're gonna get through this, but we will only get through it together. So let's all just do our part to stay safe, stay protected, stay healthy. I do think it's gonna blow over, but we gotta do this together. Thank you guys for watching, and stay safe, stay blessed. We got this.